The Denver Broncos host the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals start the game with the ball. They travel 62 yards on 12 plays. The Bengals stall inside the Broncos' 10-yard line. Evan McPherson gets the Bengals on the board with a 26-yard field goal. The Broncos go 3 and out. The Bengals get a break on their next drive with a 22-yard defensive pass interference penalty, but they are forced to punt after that. The Broncos offense get going with 9 plays on 64 yards. Bo Nix finishes the drive with a 6-yard scramble for the first touchdown of the game. The Bengals get back-to-back penalties that prevent them from getting a first down. They are forced to punt. On the Broncos' next drive, they took just over 3 minutes to get 80 yards on 8 plays. They end the drive with a 16-yard touchdown run by Marvin Mims. Jake Browning throws 3 incompletions and the Bengals punt. The Broncos continue to move the ball. This drive goes 68 yards on 13 plays. On 4th and 1 on Cincinnati's 2-yard line, the Broncos go for it. Bo Nix forces the ball in the end zone and is picked off by Demetrius Knight. Bengals next drive on 3rd and 3. Jake Browning gets sacked by Jonathan Cooper and Nick Bonito. With 1 minute and 9 seconds left in the game, the Broncos go 80 yards on 9 plays and complete the drive with a 20-yard touchdown pass between Bo Nix and Courtland Sutton. The first half ends with the Broncos in a commanding 21-3 lead. In the second half, we see 6 punts from the next 6 possessions.
The Bengals 1st and 20 as a result. Browning is sacked by Bonito. Nix has hit 9 different receivers now as he finds his buddy Franklin. An average for rush yards in the game. 48. A sack by John Franklin Myers. A field goal try at the end of the ball game to win that one. Here's Dobbins over the right side. It's 3rd down and 1. Nix out to his right. Spinning catch by Mims.
The Broncos' 4th drive in the second half goes 76 yards on 10 plays, taking 6 minutes and 11 seconds, ends with a 12-yard touchdown pass between Bo Nix and R.J. Harvey. The Bengals continue to bungle on the next drive with a 3 and out. The Broncos hold the ball and run out the clock. The Denver Broncos travel to the East to play against the defending Super Bowl champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams traded punts at the start of the first quarter. On Denver's second drive, they go 32 yards on 12 plays. The drive stalls and Will Lutz gets on the field and boots a 55-yard field goal. The Eagles respond with a 12-play, 70-yard drive. On Denver's 13-yard line, Jake Elliott chips in a 31-yard field goal. Denver's next drive goes 6 plays, 24 yards, but the drive dies and the Broncos punt. The Eagles' offense is still revving on all cylinders. They go 90 yards on 7 plays, capped off with a 2-yard touchdown pass between Jalen Hurts and Dallas Goedert. Both teams fail to score for the rest of the quarter as they kick 5 punts and run 18 plays on 5 drives. The Eagles get the ball at the start of the third quarter. They go 74 yards on 4 plays, finishing the drive with a deep pass to Saquon Barkley from Jalen Hurts. The Eagles take a 2-touchdown lead. Both teams punt 2 times in the next 4 possessions. Denver gets the ball back and finally orchestrates a decent drive, going 10 plays for 64 yards, scoring with a 2-yard touchdown run by J.K. Dobbins. Jaquan McMillan sacks Jalen Hurts on a 3rd and 13 to force the Eagles to punt. Nix takes the opportunity to drive down the field for another score. They go 72 yards on 6 plays. Nix throws to Evan Ingram for an 11-yard touchdown. But they're going for 2. Bo Nix goes back to pass and throws to Troy Franklin for the 2-point conversion. Broncos take the lead 18-16. The Eagles are unable to get a first down due to 2 penalties. They are forced to punt on a 4th and 8. With 5 minutes to play, Denver's next drive goes 50 yards on 11 plays. A crucial unnecessary roughness penalty allows the Broncos to sustain the drive, but it eventually stalls, and Lutz goes out on the field to extend the lead with a 36-yard field goal. With only a minute and 11 seconds, the Eagles rush down the field, running 6 plays for 45 yards. They overcome a 4th and 7 with a defensive pass interference penalty. But on Denver's 29-yard line and down by 4, Jalen Hurts hurls his pass deep into the end zone. The Hail Mary fails as the pass is incomplete. Denver wins in Philadelphia.
No pressure on the quarterback. He's got time to heave it. There's a whole pack of people there, and it's incomplete.
Denver Broncos travel over the pond to play the Jets in London. Denver gets the ball first, and on the 3rd play of the game, Bo Nix throws to Troy Franklin, who gets hit and fumbles the ball, and Andre Cisco covers the ball for the Jets. Jets can't move the ball, and Nick Folk kicks a field goal to put the Jets on the board. Denver gets back on the field and goes 23 yards on 7 plays. The drive stalls on the Jets' 39-yard line, and Will Lutz kicks a 57-yard field goal to tie the game. The Jets get a strong kickoff return from Kene Wangu as he goes 72 yards. The offense can't move the ball and are forced to kick a 41-yard field goal. Bo Nix takes the Broncos 69 yards on 9 plays and throws a 16-yard touchdown pass to Nate Aikens as time expires in the first quarter. No points are scored in the second quarter as both teams punt the ball twice. Jets get the ball first and organize a 10-play, 37-yard drive, but the drive stalls on Denver's 20-yard line, and Nick Folk kicks a 38-yard field goal. The Jets, winning the field positioning game, forced the Broncos to start on their own 3-yard line. First play in the drive, Nick throws an incomplete pass, but the Broncos get an offensive holding in the end zone. This is a safety. The Jets take the lead. Both teams' offenses get cold as we see 5 punts in the next 5 possessions. With 5 minutes and 10 seconds left, the Broncos go 12 plays, 65 yards. However, the drive stalls inside the 9-yard line. Will Lutz is able to make the 27-yard field goal to give the Broncos the lead again. The Jets' next possession goes 3 and out. The Broncos are not able to move the ball as well and have to punt. On the Jets' next drive, they are unable to move the ball, and Justin Fields ends the game being sacked.
Timeouts. Fields avoids the sack until he can't. Jonathan Cooper, the first in.